For the lab assignment, you are going to be creating a traditional box model page similar to what you did with the farm, and then you'll be converting that page over into a Flexbox page. And the content can be whatever you want. And so you may want to read through this design theory page. For some of you, this will be new. For others, this will be a review. But it does talk about some basic design principles that you can apply when you are actually creating your own web pages. And there's a ton of examples that kind of go along with this. For your traditional box model page, you can kind of go with this skeleton. You'll notice that the link for the style sheet is up here with the name that you're going to have to create for your style sheet. And I do have an example that you can take a look at. And this is set up with the traditional model. And if you right click and go into view page source, you can basically see how I created this. And here is the CSS that is linked right in. Then for the second part of this, the Flexbox, you can actually just basically use the same page and convert it over to Flexbox. You will need a different CSS file for that. And so you would have to change that link at the top of your HTML. And then you'd also have to modify the properties by removing the float and other things that you've inserted for traditional box and adding display flex and also flex 1. Then you'd also want to include any other Flexbox settings for wrapping, aligning items, all of that fun stuff. And I have examples of Flexbox as well. Once you are done with the traditional box and the Flexbox, you do need to update your assignment page. So you're going to add a lesson 6 section. And this is what your code should look like. And again, if you created your lesson 6 folder and you named it different than mine, if you put a space in it or you used different upper and lower case, you are going to have to make that adjustment in your code. Same with the actual file names. I noticed some of you, for some reason, when you download your files, they're ending in HTML instead of HTML. So you have to make that adjustment here. Whatever you put here for the link has to match your file name and your folder name 100%. For the lab assignment, you're going to add lesson 6 and add both the traditional box and the Flexbox links here. And again, I've given you examples, but if you use different upper and lower case, you do need to match how you have named your files. Once you have saved this, then you're ready to transfer everything to the web. And the next video will show you how to do that.